What's going on, guys? Kigerr here, and today I'm going to be going over 10 things you should know about Marvel Future Revolution. These are some lesser known things in the game, and you may know a couple of them, but I'm pretty sure one or two you never even thought about. We're going to be going over those in just a second. Before I start the video, just a reminder, I am doing a giveaway this coming up Sunday. From last Monday to this coming up Sunday, any of my videos, there's a code word that I say, and if you put in the comment section down below the code word space and then what you liked or disliked about the video, you'll get entered into the giveaway for each video that you did it. There's also, I'm doing a HelloFresh sponsorship down below. Follow the link, go get something, go try out the food. I've personally made several dishes and I enjoy it, which is why I'm bringing it to you. Let's get into it. Alright guys, I'm going to jump right into it. First, we're going to go over here, Donna Ports. She says increases skill type damage. So some people have been reading this as any damage she will do it, but she doesn't work on everything. So it says type. So what that means is if I come over here and look at my skills, let's just take this ability right here. It says it deal like 1783% damage. It's just flat damage. Whereas if I come over here to Spin Blade, it says 1652% bleed damage. You got burn damage, shock damage, things like that. So Donna Ports will only increase type damage. So ability has to say over here, napalm, I believe, yep, 264% flame damage. Next, raids. So everyone knows at this point that the raids go in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday is the first two, Sunday is the last three. As you can see, today is Tuesday, so Loki is the one. What I wanted to say was, so obviously I can do this Loki raid, and then I can buy with raid tickets or with crystals 2 extra attempts today. I obviously have 1 raid tickets, and it won't let you do ticket then crystals. So if I want to get 2, I can put the ticket in my storage. It will register me as 0 tickets, and I can use crystals for 2. Now with those 2 extra, I can wait till tomorrow to do them. And what I mean by that is, let's say I want Kingtron. I can use those 2 attempts to do Kingtron today and get these rewards. But if I wait till tomorrow and do them, I will get, as you see, the today's raid bonus at the top, at the bottom. Now, when the day resets, as in goes into the next day, it will give me my freebie back. Meaning, if I do this Loki, beat it, and then buy 2 raid attempts, wait till tomorrow, it'll be 3/1. I can do all 3 Kingpin, and then I can do the same thing. Because I didn't buy any that day, I can then use tickets or crystals to get 2 more attempts, so I can do 5 Kingpins in one day if I want to. Next, we'll go into, this is PvP and PvE. So if you look at Omega War weekly rankings, so how these rankings work is you get 2 per day for the rewards. So people think that they can only do the 2 per day, or those are the only ones that matter in their rankings. That is not true. What happens here is the first 2 are for the payouts, the currency, squad XP, stuff like that. That you only get that from the first 2, but you can actually do every single war all day long. It doesn't add all the numbers together, but it takes your best score of the day and puts it towards your weekly ranking. That same exact thing happens with special operations. Uh, you get the reward count 1/1, but you can do this literally all day until you get your best possible score, and that will go towards your weekly numbers. Uh, Next, I can explain this without actually showing it to you. So primes in both the world, if you're just trying to get your cards, or dark zone. It's better if I show you the dark zone from here. Rewards list. So the crystals up here. This is what we're going to talk about. So when you fight a prime in Dark Zone, you can get 100 crystals if you're first in damage. Now, if for whatever reason you're trying to get your first in damage and someone overtakes you, you can either leave Dark Zone before it's dead, or you can channel swap to another channel. This will wipe you from the list, or if someone wants to help you, they can channel swap or leave, letting you get the first place to get your crystal payout. This can be something that you can do as a group and get everybody the 100 crystals twice a day, leading you to 1,400 crystals a week. You can do the same thing with primes in the overworld, so you get better boxes. Next, if we go over here into the activity log, pick any old place. Dark Domain, everyone's doing Dark Domain. You can go to the villain log, and up here where I'm clicking, it says villain. If you click through, it tells you what is considered a villain and what is considered an elite. Find one real quick. But elites, here we go, elite villain. Elite is different. So you have villains, elite villains, and super villains. Elite villains are considered just villains as far as villain or super villain damage is concerned. So if you have your training grounds villain damage set going, and this is why I bring it up, in training grounds, you can just have villain damage and go after anything you want in training grounds because it's all villains. Anything with 5 health bars is considered a super villain. This one is going to be an interesting one. So a lot of people think it doesn't matter what's in your second, third, and fourth slots of companions, and it really does. So if we take a look at my Athena here, she's giving me defense, pierce, crit damage for being on there, and range damage decrease just for her having stars. So the collection stat bonus is just for starring them up, and the bonus effect is only applied if they're on your bench. If you don't have any that are high enough stars for those effects, you can also, as you can see, these two guys right here are both level 1 out of 6. Well, he's level 11. Level 1 right there, level 1 right there. They're both 6-star, but you can see attack 19, defense 18, HP 182. Different numbers right here, not by a lot, but some of them are wildly different. I noticed this when the Eternals came through, and some of them had a whole lot more HP than the others, and vice versa. So even if you can't, even if you don't have them at high enough stars to have like this accuracy rate for Daredevil or whatever, you can manipulate your stats to make them better for what you're trying to do. Next, go over into enhancers, and it'll be easy to show you if I come down here to the bundle. So down here, we have the highest grade enhancers. And this is very, very interesting because we'll see right here. Increase attack by 20%, duration 10 minutes with a cooldown of 1 minute. And then if we look at what everybody normally uses over here, 15% versus 20%, duration of 5 minutes with 1 minute cooldown. So people go into Omega War and things like that, putting them on repeat. You don't have to if you have highest. The highest will last the entire match and some. But what's interesting here is 3 of them do your base stats, HP, attack, defense. The 4th one does crit damage. Now, this does not increase your crit damage maximum. So if you're only ever going to do purples for Omega War and other content where you can use enhancers, 280 crit damage should be your cap, because the enhancer right here will give you that extra 20. This next one, come over here to the Convergence box. And what I want to talk about here is I do a lot of Convergence box. I get rid of a lot of 1-star cores and such. And you only ever want to open up the Convergence box when you see something in here you want. I usually like to wait till there's 2 or 3 things I want. I would actually open this one because the first one, second one, and 5th one I would want. So let's go ahead. And I got one of them. So that works for me. Come on to this one. Only 2 of them I would want. I would roll on this on occasion if I had like 50 or whatever particles. I would pull on this one. But if we take a look, this is the stuff that can show up here. But also, when you go through the basic guide right here, it tells you that if you, well, in the top right, it says auto refresh on the daily reset. So if, let's say this is 5 jank things I don't want to waste a particle on, I wait till the next day, the daily reset, and then this resets. You can also lock for 50, but I don't think really anything in here that you can get is even worth the 50. Maybe like if this was 5 of the highest, it might be worth it, but that's the only possible thing I can think of. This next thing is very interesting, and that is that your ultimates charge differently. Iron Man right here just says it does it during combat. Widows does it over time regardless of combat or not. Some of them have during combat but other bonuses, such as Strange. He gets more ultimate gauge as he kills units, meaning he's a really great farmer, because as he kills targets, he gets more ultimate, and his ultimate kills a bunch of targets, meaning it's a nice cycle, especially with the 115 badges. The last thing would be kind of hard to show you right here, but if I come over into skills and you see how I had the sets 1, 2, and 3, so normally when you change your preset down here on the main screen, it's A, B, and C, not 1, 2, and 3. If you remember, it used to be 1, 2, 3 and only change your skills. When you go into Spec Ops, it still works the old way, and that is because the only things that work in Spec Ops is your skills. And what I mean by that is your gear doesn't matter, your sets don't matter, your squad doesn't matter, your cards don't matter. Everything, it sets you as if you were level 100 with rank 15 skills. So some people would be stronger than they are. Some people will be weaker because now the level cap's 120. So setting us down to 100 makes it a little bit weird. And that was 10 things that I think you guys should know about Marvel Future Revolution. Let me know in the comment section down below which one caught your attention, and if you can think of a few more that I don't know. The code word today is going to be 10, Ten. Till next time, guys.